My name is Micah, and this is my audition for Mythbusters. Today, you're all going to learn how to wax a snowboard. It takes just 7 easy things: a pair of chairs, a snowboard, a sharpened piece of plexiglass, wax that you can purchase at any sporting goods store when it's winter time, of course, a Brillo pad, an iron that melts wax but doesn't go on your clothes afterwards. That's a bad thing, and beer, because there's plenty of waiting around waxing snowboards. So to get started, plug your iron in. You get it nice and warm. It'll take you a couple times of waxing before you can get the iron to the temperature that it melts the wax but doesn't start smoking. You want to do it outside or in a well-ventilated area, usually a garage. We don't have a garage here where I live, so we're doing it outside of the carport with all our neighbors' cars. To start, you want to dribble wax on the board. So you touch the wax to the iron and it slowly melts it and it dribbles it onto the board. It needs to be a pretty even, consistent drop pattern. Drops about an inch apart or so. If you get the iron the right temperature, it'll even actually run off in a nice stream, and it'll make this process a lot faster. So once you've got the wax on the board in a nice even pattern, it should look something like that. So what you need to do now is you need to scrape, or not scrape, you need to move the iron around like you're ironing a shirt or a pair of pants. More like a pair of pants here. And you want to melt the wax into one nice, easy, continuous sheet. This, of course, takes a little while, and the colder it is, the longer it's going to take. This is where the beer comes in handy. Now, just like ironing your clothes, you don't want to let the iron sit in one place too long. This can actually melt the inner layers of your board, and then you'll have some horrific accident on the snow. Nobody wants that. Snow is fun, or it's supposed to be fun. Unless you're in New York shoveling it, and then it's not fun. Just like that. So now that your wax is spread evenly on the bottom of the board, it's time to drink beer, because this has to sit until it's nice and cold again, until wax doesn't stick to your thumb. Don't forget to unplug your iron. I'm told I have a very handsome profile. So once you've got your nice, even, consistently on there wax, and it's cold so that you don't leave thumbprints in it, it's time to scrape. Now, scrapers get dull, so you have to find the sharpest edge, because it'll make it go a lot faster if you use the sharpest edge. Funny how those things work. So what you want to do is you want to put one leg on the snowboard, and then with quite a bit of pressure, not gentle pressure, lots, you want to just move the plexiglass across the board. And what comes off is all your excess wax. So, once you've finished scraping the wax off, time for the Brillo pad. The Brillo pad puts an extra smooth finish on there for that very first run down the hill, when you're least expecting a huge amount of speed. Also, if you're not using soybean wax like I am, where it leaves white streaks, it'll polish off all the extra little swirl marks that the scrapers leave behind. And that is how to wax a snowboard.